It's Fired Up Friday, and this isn't your little mood boost podcast. This is the Bad Influence podcast, the one they told you not to listen to because it might actually wake you up. I am Jordan Banderas, and today we're setting your fears on fire, choking out your excuses, and dragging the warrior you abandoned back into the spotlight. If you're tired of living your life like it's happening to you instead of because of you, this is your episode. New drops every week, but today we burn the old version of you to the ground. Listen closely because I'm about to hit you with a truth most people spend their whole lives running from. Victory is not luck. Victory is identity. Winning isn't something that happens to you. Winning is something that awakens in you. Every triumph you've ever tasted wasn't a coincidence. It was a glimpse of who you really are underneath the doubt. But here's the part most people never face. Your victories didn't shape you. Your refusal to quit is what shaped your victories. When you accept that truth, something shifts. Your posture, your decisions, your hunger. You stop waiting for life to choose you and you start choosing yourself. And I know a lot of you are not choosing yourself, and I want you to change that. Because the world wants you to think that victory is a lottery ticket, rare, random, out of your control. But that lie keeps most people average forever. Because if winning is luck, then you never have to work, never have to evolve, never have to confront the parts of yourself that are still hiding. People hide behind the idea of luck because they're terrified of their own power. They fear the responsibility that comes with knowing their life is built by their own hands. But you're listening to this because something inside you already knows. Winning isn't luck. It's who you're becoming. Oh, yes. So let me tell you something honest. Something most people will never admit out loud. Winning changes your personality, not the trophy, not the applause, not the validation. What changes you is the realization that you survived something hard. That you kept going when your old self would have tapped out. That you hit a threshold and refused to collapse. When that happens, something wakes up inside your ribs. Oh, yes. And you want to know what that is? It's a fire, an electricity. Not ego, but revelation. You see a version of yourself you didn't know existed. And once you see that version, you can't unsee it. That's the moment winning becomes addictive. Not because of the result, but because of who you became in pursuit of it. You think to yourself, if I can do this, what else have I lied to myself about? And from that moment on, victory stops feeling rare. It starts becoming your baseline. Not luck, alignment. And I want to make that clear. It's alignment, not luck. Before anyone reaches that identity shift, they walk through hell first. The silent grind before the breakthrough. Probably you already know what I'm talking about. The repetitions nobody sees. The failures nobody celebrates. The discipline nobody claps for. This phase breaks most people. Not because they're weak, No, that's not the reason behind that, but because they mistake silence for failure. They don't understand that victory is built in the dark, built in loneliness, built when nothing seems to be moving, built when everyone else has stopped believing, built in the moments your old self begs you to settle. Winners feel the doubt. They hear the chaos. They carry the weight and they push anyway. Because deep down, they know these moments are sculpting a version of them that cannot lose. That's right. That version cannot lose. Every victory you've ever had is the echo of the nights you almost quit but didn't. Victory is just the shadow of discipline, the reflection of 1,000 unseen decisions. The trophy? Just a receipt. That's right. Proof of the war you already survived. That's all that is. And that rush you feel when you finally win? That's the universe whispering, see? I told you you were built for this. And the problem is that most people never feel that high because they quit before the breakthrough. But once you feel it, you chase it for the rest of your life. Not for approval. No, it's not because of that. Not for applause, but because you tasted your own potential. And it was intoxicating. It's like a drug. Here's the part most people never reach. When winning becomes your identity, when you no longer see yourself as someone who gets victories, but someone who creates them, that's evolution. Oh, yes, it is. That's the rebirth. That's power. Because your mindset changes, your self-talk sharpens, your discipline hardens, your standards rise automatically. And most importantly, you stop negotiating with your excuses. You stop protecting your comfort zone. You stop abandoning your potential for temporary pleasure. And that's hard to do. But you move like someone who wins by default, not by accident. People feel the difference instantly. They see it in your posture. They hear it in your voice. They feel it when you walk into a room. And yes, they call it arrogance. But it's not arrogance, it's self-recognition. See, self-recognition. That's what you need to understand. You've seen what you can do when you stay committed, haven't you? And that image becomes the compass for the rest of your life. Once winning becomes enjoyable, you stop being fragile. You stop treating goals like wishes. You treat them like assignments. You stop saying, maybe one day. You start saying, next. Give me my next challenge. You stop hoping for wins. You start producing them. The world shifts because you shifted. Victory becomes rhythm, pattern, lifestyle. You become unstoppable because quitting no longer fits the story you tell yourself. It doesn't match your identity anymore. And that's a good feeling. So let me ask you something real. What's the next win you're hungry enough to hunt? Not the cute one you brag about online, not the easy one you know you'll get. I'm talking about the one that scares you, the one that demands a higher version of you, the one you keep putting off because you know it will change everything. That one. Pick it. Own it. Attack it. And don't stop. Don't pause. Don't negotiate. Keep going until you feel that familiar electricity. That signal that another layer of your potential just cracked open. Yes, just keep going. I want you to understand this. Victory is not luck. Victory is the echo of every moment you refuse to quit. Victory is the roar of your beast waking up. Victory is the resurrection of the parts of you thought were dead. Victory is the proof that your evolution is real. And it belongs to you, not someday, but now. If you're done treating your life like a rehearsal, if you're ready to hunt your next win with savage focus, then say it out loud. I refuse to quit. And go build the version of you who makes victory look inevitable. And remember, the choice is yours, and so is the battlefield. And that's it for today. If you're still making excuses after this, that's on you. But if you're ready to move, then burn the damn comfort zone down. And smash that subscribe button so you never miss the fire. Share this with someone who's one decision away from a comeback. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Until next time, stay relentless, stay dangerous, and make them remember your name. Have a great day, everyone.